It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics taking on the Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic begin this game with the basketball. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Hayward. Add 2 points to the board.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Augustine with it up top. Down 2. Isaac to Vucevic. Oh, he had him there for a second. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Horford. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Probing the defense. In the front court, it's Augustine. Trailing by 4. Isaac. Hayward. From the outside, no good. There it is, Al Horford. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
And he buries it.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
And he's going to the free throw line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip to Jaylen Brown. To Irving. Fires the 3, and Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Number 22.
Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
Just remember an old saying here, you're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
There it is, Al Horford. 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Boston with the basketball. To Horford with a drop step. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Grant with the basketball. Down 12.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Has a look. Al Horford snares the rebound. Brown with it up top. Up a dozen. To Hayward. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions.
Celtics have it. To Hayward. Gordon Hayward. That's how it's done. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing your mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Rebound pulled in by Hayward. To Marcus Morris. Going to launch beyond the arc. Contested shot. Marcus Morris can't hit. Fournier to Gordon. Gordon stuffs it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one off the mark. It's no good. Brown into the front court. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Fournier the rebound. No good. 17-footer at the buzzer. Shot by Hayward, no good. We've played one here at TD Garden with the Celtics on top. Jay and I back to Boston. After this, you're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. There it is, Al Horford. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Kyrie lets it go and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Almost. And he's not getting the call. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Kem Birch, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 68%. First one goes down.
Number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Trouble getting the ball across half court. Has a chance and scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jet.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Nice pass to get things going.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Here's Orlando with the basketball. To Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Here's Irving into the front court. The lead stands at 9. That's good D. Shot no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Irving with the basketball. They're looking to make something happen. Over to the right side. Tatum. And he knocks it down, Jay.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally react?
Drive to the basket, but the shot won't go. To Hayward. Beyond the arc for 3. And Gordon Hayward knocks down a wide open look.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Visit our team website for more details.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 36, Marcus Smart.
Trying to cash in. Rebound Horford. To Marcus Smart. Easy path to the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Al Horford sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Al Horford. Vucevic. Horford to Marcus Smart. 4-3. Marcus Smart forcing that one. Well defended. Isaac lets it fly from long range. Rebound for Smart. To Horford. Tatum buries it.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
It's Orlando's ball. Tatum buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Vucevic. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on a defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Devin Smith, YouTube station. First round NBA playoff. Orlando
Vucevic
Magic
at the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
Boston
Shooting
Celtics,
50%.
the
Some
third
yes,
seed.
some no in this
Which
contest.
team do you think
To
will win?
Marcus Smart.
Game 2.
Here's a chance from long range. Gordon the rebound.
Boston leads the series 1-0. In this best 4 out of 7
It's rebounded
first
by
round
the
playoff
Celtics.
games.
Tatum. Tough shot. He hits.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Hayward. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Has a chance. Hayward with a shot, no good. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Celtics have built a comfortable lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. The Magic have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Assists.
The Boston Celtics are having a great time out there. When you see players getting their teammates involved and having fun, it's the best way to win. Kyrie Irving is doing the most sharing with his teammates.
of the half.
Al Horford has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Irving to Hayward. Fires the 3. Gordon Hayward is going to get 3 shots here. For his career, 82%. First free throw is good. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Augustine with the basketball. Down a bundle. Deep right corner. For 3. Off the iron. No good. Brown with it up top. His guys lead here. Early stages, third quarter. Oh, good offense. Beating good defense.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
To Horford. And counted at the rim.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Screen coming. Isaac to Vucevic. Fires the 3. No good. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Celtics have it. Irving. No good. That's great defense. Probing the defense. Can't connect. Horford. Count the basket inside.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Kyrie Irving. That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Gordon to Vucevic. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm. That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Second and 3. Got it.
Oh, yeah, get your money, man.
Hits all 3 free throws. Augustine with it up top. His guys down big. Knocks it down from mid-range.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. Lock up. Lock up. There you go. Hands up. Hands up. Hands up.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. From long range. Tough shot there for Jaylen Brown. No good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Horford. Off the assist.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Gordon. Yes, Aaron Gordon. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Hayward to Jaylen Brown. Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Isaac to Vucevic. A lot of contact. No whistle. Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Kyrie Irving trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. Free throws good for Irving as he finishes off the three-point play, adding to the Celtics lead. Grant with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
Terrence Ross has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. To Marcus Morris. Irving. Oh, that's how it's done.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Magic own the possession. Al Horford pins it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Rozier with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Marcus Morris. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound taken by the Magic. Grant with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Shot from the lane. Won't go. To Hayward. That pass stolen by Orlando. To Fournier. Beyond the arc for 3. Evan Fournier in rhythm. Makes it look easy with the 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
To Irving. Rozier. It's no good. Shots not going down. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rozier. That's no good. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The Celtics own a comfortable lead. It's Magic basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They're looking up at a big margin, and that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
To Rozier. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Good look that time, but off the...
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Lets it fly from long range. Marcus Smart is going to get a chance at three here. Shoots it at 75% for his career. First one, count it. Second of three, off the mark. To Mo Bamba. Knocked loose. Celtics have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Surveys the floor to Hayward. Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. Now 3 for 9.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Not that time.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Rozier, he buries it.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
To Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through. Timeout Boston as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
Have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Now look for yourself as a display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Irving knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Magic basketball. Isaac. Nothing going here on that drive. The drive right to the basket. Short jumper misses.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Al Horford swats it. That's his third block this evening.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here's a chance from long range, off the mark. fundamental shot right there.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Over to the right side. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Hayward. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Irving. Tough shot. Well defended. Isaac. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Hayward. Gordon Hayward is going to get 3 shots here. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw. Second one's no good. One more coming.
Stepping in for Boston, number 7, Jaylen Brown.
Can't take advantage. 1 for 3 at the line. In the front court, it's Augustine. Down a bundle. Isaac to Mo Bamba. Rises for the slam.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Wide open look, won't go. To Hayward. Fires the 3. It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Gordon Hayward with a chance at a 4-point play, shooting 66% in this contest. 3-pointer plus a free throw on that trip.
On your left, here he comes.
For 3, not going down here.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Celtics won this matchup with a significant margin. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Check out the leading scores for the Boston Celtics. The Magic really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them. And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Boston Celtics were able to stretch the defense because of how effectively they were scoring from long range. The opposition couldn't make the necessary adjustments and now have to settle with a loss.
Player of the game.
Kyrie Irving is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have from him.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.